right, time for the next class project. We've learnt loads of skills for the last few videos, and we're going to wrap them up in this class project here. We're going to finish off this one. We started with this early on in the course. That was one of the early class projects. If you haven't, you can rush and catch up. Okay, and then I want you to just take it to the next level with all the skills that we've learnt. Okay, what are those skills? Okay, I want you to make sure there's a badge. Okay, I'm calling this a badge, and it's going to have the thing you're giving away with the text wrapped around it, all grouped. Okay, that's what I want you to do. So use that curved text effects feature that we learned. I want you to group it just to practice. I want you to add a call to action sentence. Okay, a CTA or call to action is just, we're trying to get people to do something. My one, which is not great, is come and see what the buzz is all about. Do something like that. I don't mind what it is. It's more just an element that we can lay out here in Canva. I want you to play with lines. Okay, one or more. I've got one there, got one there. You can put yours wherever. I don't mind. Just play around with them. Graphics. There's two kinds of graphics that I want you to add. I want the animal that you were given during your brief and then something else. So that's my animal. That little house there with a heart in it, I've used for the address. Okay, that's a graphic. We've got lots of graphics all over mine. A minimum of 2, your animal and something else. And as many as you like. Okay, add the address on it as well. And I want you to experiment with what we did in the last project. Okay, I want you to get good at this. I want you to duplicate the page and then play around with the color palettes and font sets. So in this particular view, remember we've gone from scroll to thumbnail. It's up to you. It's a little, not harder, but different. Let's have a look. Scroll view, you've got these like duplicate the page option. If I go to thumbnail view, it's in this like little flyout menu. I can duplicate the page, okay? I already played with one. And then I want you to go in here to design, styles, and have a play around with color palettes. Let's have a look. I'm always amazed at like how easy it is to kind of go through and go, all right, let's try a different color method or colorway. And you're like, oh, look at all this. Some of them are terrible. Not down with that one. Oh, weird. Wasn't into it, now I'm into it. Okay, but have a little look through here, experiment with it on a separate page, the same with the font sets. Okay, go through, it's gonna go and try and, oh, that was nice. You might have to play around with some of the font sizes if you like it, but you just wanna change it. And when you're finished, I want you to kind of either pick the one that you've been working on or this remodeled one or combine them. But I just want the one that you feel like, I don't know, that feels like the best option, the one you like the most. And then I want you to take a screenshot or export a PNG and upload it to the class projects and share it on social media. Now, a little upgrade here to the class projects is giving feedback to other people. So at the moment, like, you know, try and get in there and kind of give feedback on posts. It is tricky. Like there's literally, I don't know, there's thousands a week getting posted now. So I just can't keep up with everybody. So what we do is the social contract you signed up for, you didn't know, is that when you post something, you have to give feedback on 2 other bits of work. That's how this works. I can't actually check it, but I hope that's the deal. We do it for 2 things, is that you love getting feedback. Okay, and it's really important when you are being a creative in Canva that communicating the feedback on other people's work is often just as important as doing the work itself. Being able to kind of articulate yourself, practice using the words, trying to work out why you like things, that is super important. So go through, post yours, and then go through 2 others, and it doesn't have to be big, it can be more detailed, but I want you to practice giving feedback, okay? And often a good method, if you're like, oh, I don't know how to give feedback, a good method is the sandwich. I got beeped, didn't I? Let's call it the constructive sandwich. Okay, so, hey, that was great. You might want to try playing around with maybe some smaller fonts or bigger fonts because they're hard to read. Great work on your first project. That is the sandwich. Nice either side, something constructive in the inside. And try to be quite specific, not that looks good, because for you as the reviewer giving feedback, that is the bit that you need to develop. And that is super important, being able to kind of give constructive feedback, because giving it to other people makes you aware of your own work and go, okay, that's too small. This is the reason I didn't like that one, so I can do this. That's how you get better. Anyway, that is the long-winded version of the class project. It's not that big of a project, okay? Just make sure that when you post it, add some feedback to other people. Enjoy working on your project. All right, that is it. I will see you once you've done your not homework. Bye.